Hey YouTube, what's up? How's it going? I'm super excited for this video. I'm super excited to be uploading it. I'm so excited for you guys to see what I came up with, and this set is kind of inspired by a set I did maybe a few months ago, and I wanted to like recreate it to kind of see the progress that I made. You know what I mean? So sometimes I can kind of feel discouraged that like, oh, my sets aren't as perfect as such and such and da da da. Like, I really get caught up sometimes comparing myself, but you know, you can't do that because everybody's journey is different. So I wanted to do like spooky, but also with neon, and yeah, this is what I came up with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now when you're watching my video? I'm super nosy. Like I said, I'm chismosa. I want to know everything. I want to know all the details. Are you guys cooking? Are you guys cleaning? Are you guys just chilling in bed eating some snackies? What snackies are you guys eating? How was your day? What are you guys eating while you're watching me? What are you guys listening to? Yeah, let me know. I love to like interact with you guys and talk to you guys and stuff like that. So definitely comment down below what you guys are doing while you guys are watching me. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Those things all really help out, you know? Any little interaction with the video helps out. So please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you guys want to. It would really mean a lot to me. So the application went by kind of quick. I sped it up. Let me know if you guys want me to do like real-time applications. Sometimes it can take forever, especially when it's cold, since the what's it called, the monomer and acrylic powder takes longer to polymerize. But yeah, just let me know if you guys want like a real-time application. That video will be like a little longer just because the application does take a minute, but you know, I think it'll be beneficial, but you guys can let me know. So I'm gonna go in and file my nails. Just making sure to keep the backboard straight. As you can see, I'm kind of supporting it with my thumb and trying to keep the angles as straight as possible, because if you're filing at an angle, your nails are going to be shaped at an angle, and we don't really want that. Just trying to keep going back and forth, file underneath. Sometimes it's helpful to go in with your e-file and file off any extra acrylic that's underneath the nail. That really helps give your nails like a really defined look. So I'm just going in with the file, shaping up my sides. Like, I try to get them as straight as possible. Like, it's so hard to get them straight and keep them straight throughout sometimes, especially with nail art and stuff. So that's something I'm really working on, is like trying to keep my edges like I see, like crisp, like super sharp, you know? So we're just going in, working on that, filing the tips. I kind of like to file my tips at like an angle, not completely straight. How do you say, the free edge. I like to file the free edge kind of at an angle, not completely straight. I feel like it just gives it a more crisp look. And then I go in on like what's it called, vertically. There you go, vertically. I was about to say horizontally. I go in vertically and file the nail vertically, just because like since it's long, it's easier for me to do it like that. This helps perfect the shape of like the cuticle. Then you have the apex, and then you have your free edge. It helps shape up any bumps, any disfigurement or anything like that. So I feel like that really helps my shape. You could go in and do this with an e-file too, which I kind of do. I do both. Like, I know I could just do one or the other, but I like to do both. So I'm going in with the hand file, and yeah, just like going vertically, trying to support not only my nail, but you know, support the file and keep it like as straight as possible. So here I am going in with my Melody Susie drill. I really like this one so far, you guys. So far I would definitely recommend it, but I've heard that it has like mixed reviews. I've seen some people use it and be like, oh my god, like it broke after such and such time. So I guess we'll see. But I'm using like I don't know if this is like a coarse tornado bit. I think it is kind of coarse. Just to file down any extra, kind of try and seal the cuticle. I normally use like 15 RPMs to do this step, just so it can take off the bulk, and then definitely have my Melody Susie, what's that called? I'm like blanking right now. Dust collector, there you go. Dust collector, just to catch any dust that's coming. Like, I have asthma, so I really need to be careful with my lungs, and the amount of nail dust that this sucks up is crazy. Like, if it if it didn't go in the machine, that would be my lungs, and that's like not good. So if you guys do nails, if you guys are using these chemicals, if you guys are using these gels and acrylic and things like that, you also need to worry about your health long term. Especially if you're doing nails long term, you need to take care of your lungs, you need to take care of your skin. There's things that can happen if you're not careful and doing your nails properly. Like getting gel on your like actual skin. Uncured gel can cause like contact dermatitis, and so can acrylic. And with the dust coming in and being constantly inhaling the monomer, you guys just want to keep that in mind too, is like those things can have long-term effects. So you want to take any like preventative measures that you can, just to take care of yourself, because your health is your wealth. Sorry, I went on a little tangent, but I feel like it's important to know. Anyways, I'm going in, sealing the cuticle. I like to go around the cuticle, just thin that out, and then just go down to kind of get that as smooth as possible. Going into the pinky, going around, smoothing that down. And I think after this, I go in like underneath my nails, try and remove any extra acrylic that may have like dripped off. And then after this step, I use a buffer to buff them out, make them smooth, and kind of prep for my nail art. Yep, here I am going in, just removing any excess from the sides, because anything that's on the bottom, I feel like, will show up on top, like if you don't get that down. So here I am. I'm going to go in with Valentino black gel polish. I'm kind of running out, which is why it's like low-key streaky. But this is the Valentino gel polish in 048, I believe. So I'm just going to do, I think, my thumb, my middle, and then my pinky all black. And then on the other fingers, I go in with the French. You want to apply your gel polishes in super thin layers. Especially with like black, you want to be careful to do a thin layer. That way it doesn't wrinkle up in the lamp or anything like that. I feel like I used to struggle with that because I wouldn't do like thin layers, and then come time to cure it, it would just be like super wrinkled and like not fully cured. So be sure to go in with thin layers, that way you don't have any problems. And then also, when you're done with this gel application or whatever gel art you're doing, try and wipe off the sides of your nails. I'm not sure if I included me doing that in the video, but definitely try to do that because it'll keep your nail shape super crisp. So once I'm done with that, I go ahead and go in and cure for 60 seconds. And before I do a Frenchie, I go in with like top coat on the nail that I'm going to do my French on, so that the application can be as smooth as possible. I notice whenever I don't go in with like a base gel or like a top coat on the nails that I'm going to do a French on, that the gel polish like leaks into any like crevices or scratches that you have on your nail, which are usually left after buffing. So that's a little tip too. Right here I'm doing like a little half French, and I wanted to do a line on the other side with a little jewel that I've seen around. I really like the way it came out. I think it just added a lot of dimension to the look. And then here I'm going in with the full French here. This brush, like having a long brush makes it super easy to do Frenchies, so like it's pretty simple to me to do them. And I don't like super deep Frenches. I feel like some people really like that look, which is, fine and dandy. To each their own, but I just kind of like my French like this. And especially for the purpose of like nail art, I like to just have a little bit more room on the free edge to do some nail art. So yeah, I'm going in my French. I'm gonna fill it in with the paddle brush eventually, and then I try to do the sides with the nail art brush, just so I can keep it really precise. But on the tops, I just go in with the paddle brush just to make it the process faster. But you want to be careful while doing this so you don't like mess up your furniture. If you guys see that little like dot right there on my ring finger, I was so mad. But yeah, you just take a little bit of acetone and clean it up. Like I tried to clean this up, try to make it straight. And then this one too, trying to get that little black mark off. And bada boom, bada bang, you're done. So then when I'm done with this French, I went ahead and just cured it in the lamp again for 60 seconds. Okay, so right here I'm gonna start a little bit of nail art. I didn't realize like while I was recording that the pinky was like kind of out of focus, so I do apologize for that, but I did try to kind of like zoom in so you can still see somewhat of the nail art. But I'm just going in and like doing a snake. Basically I'm doing kind of like the little coils. I'm going in with the little curves because I want them to be a little like curled up, I guess. And I wasn't sure about like the specifics of the snake. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like any designs or anything like that, but yeah, I'm just trying to like take my time, really round those edges, try and make sure that the thicknesses are even of the snake throughout. And I'm using my pinky to stabilize my hand, so that way I can have like clean lines instead of like super shaky lines. That's something that definitely like changed my nail art, was like just realizing to kind of use your pinky to stabilize and keep your hand from shaking and stuff like that. Here I am going in with the snake's head, kind of like filling it in. I wanted to make like a little two-pronged tail. Like I don't know why I do that. Like don't do that. Just get like a brush with acetone. Like don't wipe it off with your fingers. Like I said, if you get cured gel on your fingers for too long, like that can irritate your skin. But in the video, like I'm just like so like while I'm doing the art, I'm just like so focused. But yeah, I gotta remember to take my own advice. So yeah, right here I'm like going in, thickening up the lines, making sure they're nice and even. Just really take your time on nail art. Like you want to take your time, because if you're rushing, that's when you can like make mistakes and everything like that. And then, as you guys know, like as I've said before, my pinky is just super hard. Like why I chose to do the snake on the pinky, tell me. I really don't know. I don't know why I do this to myself. But yeah, just going in, and then I'm gonna cure that. I feel like the white was like getting kind of streaky. I feel like my Valentino bottles, my gel polishes do that. Like once they start to get empty, like they start to lose the opacity, like how solid I guess it is. But yeah, I went in and did the snake, just kind of clearing that up, trying to fix any mistakes, trying to fix any places where like I feel like the lines aren't as clean. I just realized like I didn't put the rest of my nail art. So okay, I went ahead and added it. Going in with, again, the Valentino White 45 and then a Wistonia liner brush. They have these ones that are for more like nail art, and then they have super fine brushes with like super thin bristles for super thin precise lines. So I would recommend them. These brushes are in my Amazon storefront, so are the nail tips, the files, my buffers. Pretty much most of what I use here is in my Amazon storefront. If you guys are interested in buying, I'll leave the link in the bio. It'll definitely help me out, so thank you very much if you buy from there. So the Valentino polishes, obviously I don't think they're for sale on Amazon, so I go to my local nail supply, what's it called, DTK Nail Supply in San Jose. That one's a really good one. I feel like they have a lot of Kiara Sky, iGel. They have a lot of name brand, but the one thing that they didn't have was some like young nail stuff that I was looking for. But I'm pretty sure if you request it, they can always get it in for you. And they offer like, I think they were telling me they offer like free shipping over $75 orders, like, I think. Yeah, definitely check them out. They have a really good inventory. So anyways, I'm going in with an eyeball. I feel like just eyeballs are just like really intense, all-knowing. Eyes, I feel like, signify so many different things, and I just felt like it would be super spooky to have an eye. So then I'm going in with some neon green pigment that I also got on Amazon. I'm not sure if this is on my storefront. I'll try and add it if it's not. It came with like green, pink, orange, a purple, and like a tennis ball yellow. Pretty good deal. You want to make sure that your polish that you want the pigment to stick on is tacky. You want to make sure it's still tacky. You don't want to wipe it or anything. You just want to make sure it's still tacky. And you want to make sure that your base that you don't want the pigment to stick on is like top coated or something, or matte top coated, just something, or like wiped down. Just only leave the part that you want the pigment to stick on tacky. Oh yeah, so I decided to go in with some lines, give them a little bit of like, I don't know, Beetlejuice vibes, give them a little bit of a pattern. I think you guys are gonna see, I think his eyes, when I do his eyes, they look super derpy. Don't hate. I think he's cute. He's my son. But yeah, I'm just going in with lines, trying to be precise. That little pinky stabilizing finger is key to nail art. Sometimes I don't be doing it, but like when I want super, super precise things, like I really need that pinky. Anyways, yeah, I just put like 2 little like simple eyeballs, and I just feel like he looks so nerdy, but he's okay. So that's pretty much how the set came out. After this, I top coated it and like filed down the tips where the green was stuck. So this is the set that I was trying to recreate. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite part is. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. Don't forget to like, and yeah, take care. See you in the next one. Bye.